What happens when the King of Gods commits an act that shakes the very foundations of Dharma? Picture this: the heavenly realm of Indra, where cosmic order hangs by a thread, and a single decision will unleash consequences that ripple through eternity. In the ancient cosmos described in the Puranas, there lived a remarkable being named Vishvarupa. Born to the great sage Tivashta, he possessed 3 heads that symbolized his extraordinary nature. One head continuously chanted the Vedas, another consumed soma, the divine nectar, and the third devoured all earthly food. This unique form represented the integration of spiritual wisdom, divine essence, and material sustenance. Vishvarupa served as the chief priest to the Devas, the celestial beings led by Indra, king of the gods. His rituals and sacrifices maintained the cosmic balance, ensuring prosperity and protection for the divine realm. Yet beneath this sacred duty lay a hidden truth that would soon ignite a devastating conflict. The eternal struggle between the Devas and Asuras, the forces of light and darkness, had reached a critical juncture. The Asuras, led by powerful demons, constantly challenged divine authority. What Indra didn't initially realize was that Vishvarupa's loyalty was divided. Through his mother's lineage, he was connected to the Asuras, and secretly he was channeling portions of the sacrificial offerings to strengthen his maternal relatives. This revelation struck Indra like lightning. The very priest who was supposed to protect the gods was simultaneously empowering their enemies. The King of Gods faced an agonizing dilemma that would test the very essence of Dharma. Should he confront Vishvarupa directly? Could he trust someone with divided loyalties? How does one maintain cosmic order when the guardian himself becomes a threat? Indra's mind churned with conflicting emotions. Anger at the betrayal warred with respect for Vishvarupa's spiritual stature. The weight of protecting all creation pressed upon his shoulders. In Hindu philosophy, this represents the eternal struggle between personal relationships and universal duty, between immediate solutions and long-term consequences. The tension reached its breaking point during a crucial sacrificial ceremony. As Vishvarupa performed the ancient rituals, his 3 heads working in perfect synchronization, Indra made his fateful decision. Drawing his divine weapon, the Vajra, forged from the bones of sage Dadhichi, he struck down the 3-headed priest in a single, devastating blow. The moment Vishvarupa fell, the cosmos shuddered. The death of a Brahmin, especially one of such spiritual stature, created a karmic debt of immense magnitude. According to the Puranas, this act of Brahmahatya, the killing of a Brahmin, immediately began to pursue Indra like a relentless shadow. But the story doesn't end with Vishvarupa's death. From his lifeless body emerged 3 powerful beings. His first head transformed into a Kapinjala bird, his second became a Kalavinka, and his third manifested as a Tatiri. Each carried forward aspects of his spiritual essence, ensuring that his dharmic contributions to the universe would continue even after death. Tivashta, consumed by grief and rage over his son's murder, performed a terrible sacrifice. From the sacrificial fire arose Vritra, a colossal dragon demon whose sole purpose was to destroy Indra. This marked the beginning of one of the most epic battles in Hindu mythology, where Indra would face the consequences of his actions. The philosophical implications of this story resonate deeply with human experience. Indra's dilemma reflects the challenges we all face when duty conflicts with personal bonds, when leadership demands difficult decisions, and when the greater good requires personal sacrifice. The Puranas teach us that even divine beings are not exempt from the law of karma. Vishvarupa's character embodies the complexity of human nature itself. His divided loyalty represents our own internal conflicts between different aspects of our identity, family obligations, and moral duties. His 3 heads symbolize the integration of knowledge, spiritual practice, and worldly responsibilities that we all must balance. The emergence of the 3 birds from Vishvarupa's body illustrates the Hindu concept that energy is never destroyed, only transformed. His spiritual essence continued to serve creation in new forms, teaching us that death is not an end but a transformation. This ancient tale reminds us that leadership often requires making difficult choices with far-reaching consequences. It teaches us that actions, even those taken for righteous reasons, carry karmic weight. Most importantly, it shows us that the path of Dharma is never simple, requiring constant vigilance, wisdom, and the courage to face the consequences of our decisions. In our modern lives, we can draw inspiration from this story's deeper message, that true spiritual growth comes from navigating moral complexities with wisdom, accepting responsibility for our actions, and understanding that every choice shapes not just our destiny, but the destiny of all those around us.